This is Doug Weinstein with Slovis, Rutherford and Weinstein. My dad used to joke as a life insurance salesman that you ought to try dying without it. It's the same way with automobile insurance coverage. You ought to try having an accident without it. Most people don't understand automobile insurance and they don't want to understand it. As lawyers, we deal with it every day, so we're always available to try and explain to you the ins and outs of automobile insurance coverage. Basically, auto insurance comes under several categories, all wrapped up into one policy. First, you have liability coverage. That's if you're in an accident and you are at fault. It protects you if somebody makes a claim against you. Second is uninsured motorist coverage. This type of coverage is where you're in an accident with somebody else who is not only at fault, he's also uninsured. This coverage protects you just as much, if not more, than the liability coverage, because the uninsured motorist coverage steps in to protect you just as if that coverage belonged to the uninsured driver. So it's very important to have, especially in Tennessee where so many people do not carry automobile insurance coverage. They're supposed to, but many people don't have it. The third type of coverage to talk about is called medical payments, or MedPay as we call it. Medical payments is medical coverage. It pays for medical bills, hospital bills, doctor bills arising out of a car wreck. And it pays 100% up to the limits of the coverage. We see MedPay coverage in amounts of $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, sometimes even as much as $10,000 or $20,000. I think it's a great deal because it costs relatively little added to your insurance premium to make sure you have MedPay coverage, but it pays 100% of accident-related medical bills. So it's a good thing to have. So those are the three types of coverages you really ought to know about.